Salute, YouTube family. What's good with y'all? Marco Darko in the building. You guys already know what it is, man. We got another amateur boxing match. I'm gonna be breaking down, reacting to, reviewing. I like these ones, man. These are real fun, and I really like to see if my prediction is right. You know what I'm saying, to see who actually wins. But I got this video from Parallel 8. Definitely go ahead and show them some love. I've done like 3 or 4 of these ones, so definitely go ahead and check out the last couple ones. They're really good. All of them are really good talent. You know what I'm saying? Really exciting. Lots of things to learn. But this is really good. These types of videos, these types of not sparring, but these types of matches, because it gives you the real deal. You know what I'm saying? It gives you the real life, how people are getting judged in the amateur. So, um, again, if you like these videos, you know what I'm saying, if they help you at all with boxing, or if they just entertain you, like and subscribe, and definitely let me know in the comments, man. We're gonna get into this one. Oh, my bad. Let me read the names as well. We got Axel Reyes versus Kamani Page. Let's go ahead and get it. And these guys are big, man. And these guys are lanky, you know what I'm saying? 114 pounders, junior male. But these guys they look long, man. They look long, and they look like real lanky, real skinny, you know? I definitely think he needs to keep his hands up, like at least this hand, keep it, especially when he's throwing. He needs to keep that hand glued to his chin, because this guy might counter him. Let's see though. I don't know. Okay, so we got a switch hitter in the red, switch hitter. Damn, let's look at that one. That was a good shot. That's a good shot. He landed, man. That was a real good shot he landed. Oh man, this guy's very predictable. His shots are super wide. I mean, just that time at least. But he's telegraphing his shots way too much, man. Way too much, man. He's telegraphing his shots a lot. I would definitely tell him he needs to just tighten up those shots, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just tighten it up. You know, you don't need to move as much when you're throwing these punches. You know what I'm saying? You're just giving them the indication that you're gonna throw. But I really like the guy in the red, man. Look what he's doing with that front hand. He's just probing. He's figuring out the distance. He's seeing how close he could be, how close he should be, how close he needs to be. I like this style. Again, front hand mechanics. The front hand mechanics, man. This is beautiful work, and it's so subtle, but if you know, you know. Beautiful. And he's catching him when he's coming in, because it seems like he's got the distance down pat, and he doesn't. And it's interesting. He actually looks slightly longer. He looks like he has more range than him. But again, it's all in the footwork. It's all in using that front hand to measure. You know what I'm saying? You got to use all these tools. You got to use all these tools. When you use them all together, this is what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? You get it to the untrained eye. It'll look like, man, like how is this guy getting hit? You know what I'm saying? But when you look at the feet, when you look at what he's doing with his hands, you start to see, like, okay, look what you start to see what he's doing. And like that his front hand is always in front, or in front of him. This guy's got this guy's got his front end and low and all over the place. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. Look at that, in and out, in and out. Beautiful work. Again, he's very he's very conscious of the size. Again, it looks like the guy in the blue is a bit he might look a bit taller and it looks like he has more range. So as you can see, he's not look what he's doing. Look what the dude in the red is doing. In, out, in, out. Beautiful, beautiful work. He's not staying in one place, not staying in one distance, so that this guy can figure it out and start landing while he's in the pocket. So he's got to get physically he has to get a little bit closer to actually land some shots. Saying obviously he's not much, but he's a tiny bit smaller, so he has to get in. And I like this stuff. This is something I would do. This is something I would do. A little bit better from Blue. Realistically, what Blue needs to do is develop a jab and really utilize that jab, start probing himself. And really, if he wanted to, he should just really wait for the dude in the red to come in because he's going to do it. I mean, they're both pretty fast, but none of them are lightning speed, you know what I'm saying? So I still think he could counter the dude in the blue could actually counter the dude in the red if he stays patient enough and disciplined enough. But I don't know if he has that in him. It's just when he throws these shots, they're so easily telegraphed, and they're pretty wide, man. I mean, I've seen much wider, but they're pretty wide. And his defense does not stay with him. He's not consistent with his defense. Look at that. I mean, just look at that. I knew he was gonna throw the right. What is it? No, he's southpaw. The left. Look what he's doing. 10 seconds before. Look his body language. Look at everything. It's so clear he's gonna throw that shot. It's so clear. It's I mean, a beginner can tell you're gonna throw that shot. You got it cocked up. You know what I'm saying? You got it I mean, look. I mean, it's just you're giving him the cards. Okay, see, but he caught him a couple times. That was nice. There we go. There we go. Some more. That was some pretty good work. Let's see. And that really was just timing. That really was just timing. Dude in the blue is definitely doing better. But he's doing some flashy stuff now. He needs to slow it down. Get back to that jab with doing the red. Get back to that jab. I still think red took it the first 2 rounds, but the guy in the blue definitely did a little bit better. And just look at the difference in the jabs between them. I mean, it's night and day. The guy in the red has a really educated jab, and he's switch hitting, which you don't have to do at all, but you know it definitely does add. It definitely does it does confuse someone. He's just getting caught, man. He's just getting caught in that no man's land, man. You know what I'm saying? He's at he knows where he is. He knows where he needs to be. And this guy doesn't. He's missing a lot of shots and then he's getting caught. Again, this guy looks like the bigger dude. He looks like has more range, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it looks like to me. I don't know the dimensions, but if I had to guess, he looks like the longer guy. And it's interesting because on the inside, it almost looks like he's doing better, but he's longer. You know what I'm saying? So, physically, a lot of times the longer guy has harder time. They gotta move their body more for the inside, inside shots. But he actually doesn't do too bad on the inside. What I'm seeing so far is that he's getting the advantage in the pocket. So it definitely benefits him to stay on the outside and really pick his shots and and dart in, dart out. He just needs to jab. In these times right here, he needs to be jabbing, needs to be figuring out the distance because this guy's doing it. This is usually how the third rounds usually look. Guys are tired. They're kind of leaving it all out. You know. Some absolutely beautiful work, man. Like I said, my guess is it's on the guy in the red. I really believe that he did a lot better. Let's see. Yeah, doing the red one, great work. Switch hitter. This guy needs a lot of work, but that's okay. That's completely fine. They're young. You know what I'm saying? They'll get better. They'll get more fights. This is what the amateurs all about. You know what I'm saying? That's all. It's all good. It's all good. He's just a step higher. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So if this guy ever watches the video, that's completely fine. Again, you just have to work, to keep working. Get more rounds in at the gym. You know what I'm saying? Sparring, and you know what I'm saying. You'll get better. You know what I'm saying? You'll get better. When I started boxing, man, I thought it was, I thought I was okay. You know what I'm saying? Then I got in the ring with some guys that were doing it for a while, and man, I mean, they made me like, damn, like, bro. I remember the first time I really got into a real boxing gym, bro. I left the gym, bro. My neck was hurting from getting my head knocked back so many times. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And so like it took months to really feel like that. You know, it probably took about 5 months to be like, okay, now I feel like I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Now like I feel like I'm I'm improving, you know what I'm saying? And and then, maybe after a year I was like, okay, like I felt real confident. You know what I'm saying? Like I could really fight any style. But man, these two guys, man, great work, great fight. You know what I'm saying? Again, I got this video from Parallel 8, so definitely go ahead and show them some love. If you got any sparring videos of your own, definitely let me know. I can, review it, see what I can show you as far as, learning. Um, uh, if you guys enjoy these videos, man, please like, subscribe, and comment and definitely let me know in the comments, man. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, I'm all ears. You guys already know, man. But Marco Darko, aka the Professor. Peace.